Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to install some headers on a Ferrari F430.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, this is my garage, and this channel is all about the supercar ownership experience. But today, we're not going to be working on my 458, we're going to be working on my buddy Ven's Ferrari F430s.
Yes! Yes!
If you did not know already, the 430 has a pretty significant flaw, which is that it's basically guaranteed that the headers will fail at some point. And there's a bunch of people that think you can change out the mounts and stuff, and that might work, maybe. But ultimately, what I've kind of discovered is that the only proper solution, the only guaranteed solution is to replace the headers with aftermarket headers. So there's a lot of different header options available, and I sell quite a few of them on my website, ranging from around $1,000 all the way up to many thousands of dollars. So if you're interested in headers for your Ferrari F430, go check out my website, normalguyssupercar.com, and use the code NGS10. It'll knock off 10% any of the headers I have in the store. Also, just a quick reminder that right now, because of the world economy, everything's kind of shipping slow. So if you're buying anything from my website, please have patience. It's just all of my suppliers, like all of them, are taking a while. So just expect that things are take a while. So if you're kind of thinking you need something fairly quickly, well, hate to tell you, probably not going to get exhaust stuff very quickly unless it just happens to be in stock, which is not very common because it seems like everyone in the world decided to go buy parts for Ferraris this year. So anyway, we're going to go wrench on some cars today, get a little bit dirty, and I'm going to basically sit there and tell people which bolts to change, and I'm going to try to not wrench at all. Somehow I'm going to end up wrenching. You know, it always happens. So let's go to Ven's garage and wrench on his Ferrari F430.
A few moments later.
Yeah, all right. All right, we are at Ven's garage. That's Ben.
Hello.
We don't know who that is. I think it's Ron Jeremy.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love.
Hey, Ben is super nice and already has the panels removed. So now all we have to do is actually remove the headers. So I brought all of the good wrenches, which is my little collection of like these angled guys. Yeah, so that thing is really helpful. The other thing is we do have to pull off the AC compressor there to get to those couple right there. But he's already soaked these in PB Blaster and stuff, so they should be sort of okay, hopefully. Yeah, it's gonna suck no matter what. I'm just gonna stand here and point at things. I'm wearing clothes, I'm not gonna get dirty, so somehow I'll still end up wrenching.
12 seconds later.
So here I was saying I wasn't gonna wrench on anything, and then I started wrenching on things, and I already cut myself.
Oh, great.
I blame you, and I'm dirty. I just can't help myself. All right, so this is the left-hand side header, and you can see the first 4 nuts are pretty easy to get to. Those 2 in the middle are kind of a chore, but then these 2 up front, you can see, are directly behind the air conditioning compressor. So that's why that needs to come out. That is pretty much impossible to do without removing the AC compressor. I've done it, but I don't recommend it. It really wastes a lot of time. On this side, you can see you can get to the front ones pretty easily. It's kind of hiding back there. Those 2 middle ones are a little bit of a pain in the ass again, and then the rear ones are super easy. Basically, the order of operations is kind of remove the bottom panel, remove the rear diffuser, put some penetrating oil on those things, let them sit for a while. All right, there is one other option to get access to those, which is you actually pull off the wheels and the fender liners and go in through the sides. So it actually allows you to get a socket and a ratchet in there with some extensions. I don't know, it's like questionable of does it save you the amount of time it takes to pull off the wheels and wheel houses? Maybe. It's more of like how motivated you are to, like if you're doing other projects at the same time, probably makes sense to just yank them off. If you're just doing headers, I don't know. Neither here nor there. And of course you need quite the assortment of all of the 12 millimeters. So you need the curvy guys, you need the little wee little wrench. It's a teeny tiny wrench. It's so cute.
Oh.
He's kind of cute.
The problem with that thing is you can't get any leverage.
Boom. Bolt out somewhere over there.
Is that the first one?
No, that's the third.
Third. Oh, okay. Yeah, only a few more to go. Alrighty, it's time to pull out the AC compressor. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of Allens. So this little there, that's the wire, and then there is an Allen here, and here, and then I think there's one, yeah, right here in the back. But we first gotta get the belt off. So the way you get the belt off is there's a, I think it's 15 or 17, I think it's 15 millimeter. It's the front of the tensioner, because we have a serpentine belt.
bent.
All I need you to do is when I push this forward, just flop the belt off of it. There you go, that's it. Ah! There, ta-da.
Good. Tension's off.
There, belt's off. All right, now that the AC compressor's out of the way, you can see. Oh yeah, look at that. Way more access, way easier. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, the headers that we're gonna be installing are IPE headers that Ven bought from my website. Yes.
www.normalguyssupercar.com.
Did you use the code NGS10?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God, you saved 10%.
I did.
Oh, yay, Ven. All right, so Ven was just telling us a story. Is the epitome of dumbass dudes, us being dumbass dudes. So we were commiserating because we both busted our toes recently. He clearly broke his way worse than me. Explain to me now. You broke your toe, the nail shatters, and the nail grows back all...
Well, yeah, the nail folded into the nail bed and broke my bone, my toe bone.
Yeah.
So they sutured the nail shut with the skin to keep it from bleeding anymore. So now the toenail grows kind of like in 3 layers like that because the nail
They grow
beds all
over each other.
up. Yeah, they grow over each other and like it looks kind of gross when I wear sandals and I wear flip-flops a lot. So I take a Dremel and just kind of grind it down every now and then.
So you sneak out to your garage to Dremel your toenail.
Yeah. So I can wear flip-flops and not be gross, you know? Isn't that what like the mani-pedi people use? Don't they use like Dremels?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they use Dremels.
Maybe, but holy...
Oh, my treble disc broke right now.
Dude, actually, can we do a follow-up video where we take you to a mani-pedi and just show them? They're just like, hell no.
I'm sure they've seen worse.
Well,
I'm sure they've seen it.
probably.
Well, thankfully I Dremel it. It looks presentable. You know, if I didn't Dremel it, it would be gross.
Depends on your definition of presentable.
That's not presentable.
I mean, I'm sure it's better than like 3 overlapping nails.
I'm being nice, and I'm not gonna film your toe.
Thank you.
I think YouTube needs to see the toe.
No,
There it is.
YouTube does not need to see the toe. I haven't Dremeled it recently. It's disgusting.
Well, then let's this Dremel out.
yeah.
Think about how to.
No, not today.
I'll pay extra.
We got headers to do today.
Yeah, we're down to 1 bolt on this side and 2 on this side. We're getting close. Yeah, so this is the suck method where you got to use 2 different wrenches, and you use one, get it like an 1/8 of a turn. You use another, get an 1/8 of a turn. Yeah, if you push up on the header, it'll alleviate the pressure. It'll like go a lot smoother.
Maybe. No, that nut's on.
Oh, it's probably pulling the stud.
Yeah, it's pulling the stud. I think
Yeah.
it's just
When the stud comes out, it's always way worse.
Your compressor's still hanging down below.
Oh yeah, be careful your compressor. You're gonna need a ladder. We gotta remove the panels in the engine bay to get access to the O2 sensor and the thermocouple, or whatever it's called, the lambda sensor. That's what it is. The lambda sensor and the O2 sensor. So for some reason, whoever last installed these panels put like 20 or 30 Ugga Duggas on these screws. We've already stripped 2 or 3 of them, and this one we're gonna have to cut. So time for some power tools.
This is a much bigger Dremel than the Dremel we
Yeah, this
previously
is a
talked
large
about.
Dremel.
Just make sure my finger doesn't get
That's right,
chopped
don't
off.
cut yourself. Lord. Damn,
Look at
that's fast.
It's got a perfect little cut in it too.
All right. I think it's just on there too tight. You know what you knew? You can put a wrench over the screwdriver.
That's way too big.
Some serious torque.
No, it's just slipping. Yep, it's just slipping. Yes!
Oh, yay!
Victory.
And there was much rejoicing.
Congratulations. No reason for like a 6 or 8 Ugga Duggas on these. Just completely ridiculous.
Mind grabbing this, Scott?
Got it.
Nice little bitch.
Yay! And people wonder why they charge so much to work on Ferraris.
In the
There's
old
the
house.
O2 sensor and the lambda sensor. Someone's are probably telling me I'm wrong. It's not called a lambda sensor. I don't care. Ow! God damn it! It's twice that's happened to me.
Nope, that's just finding the wrench. Rip myself
Yeah.
open.
There's a 100% probability that that happens when you're doing the O2 sensors.
Yes.
Because they're like, nothing, 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 give!
Yep.
Poor Ben got a boo-boo. He's being a man. Tape it up. Don't need no band-aids, I'll bleed!
Any ailment, from psoriasis to poison ivy, could be cured with Windex.
Now you can say you've actually bled working on your car. Going up! Time to birth some headers. Damn donut. There it goes. Yay! It's a girl.
It's a girl. With 5 holes.
So wrong.
So bad.
So
Or
wrong.
actually like more, 6, 7.
All right, we're gonna wrap up for tonight. We're not done. We'll be back. We'll finish it up, and then we'll get to hear this thing, and then you'll get a check engine light. Oh yeah, don't forget, go buy some of these headers on my website, normalguysupercar.com. Do it right now.